Happy Tuesday. It is a beautiful day, and we're going to go for a walk. Let's go. Let's go for a walk. It is gorgeous out. I got 5 walks last week, and put some short videos up that I had fun making with the GoPro, and now we got to get some more walks in this week. A beautiful cool breeze on top of the warm sun. Hi Denise, hi Wyoming. We're going for a walk. It's time to walk the bumbles. So I guess it was last week, maybe a couple weeks ago, I went to Beverly Triton Nature Park, and it was the first time I had ever been there, and I loved it so much. And I'm like, let's go back. Hi, Brenda. Hi, Sonal. So let's go to Beverly Triton Nature Park, and I'm going to try to do it live. So last time I just did a short GoPro that I posted. If you haven't seen it yet, make sure you go take a look and give it a thumbs up. And then we're going to see if the live will work. If it buffers out, then I'll do some more video. But there were more trails that I didn't hit last time. And then you should see, if you haven't seen it yet, how beautiful the little beaches are along the I can't remember. I think it's right at the mouth of the river that where it connects to the Chesapeake. So I think it would be the South River down this way. We're in Edgewater, Maryland right now. No, I'm tired of protests. Unless it's our protest, I don't want to go anymore. I mean, I might, depending on what it is, to cover it, but to continue to and phone calls and emails, etc., and our protests, that's not what I'm saying at all. I'm just tired of giving the nonsense and chaos the limelight. They don't need it. True story. Hi, Bird. Brenda Chatter. And I just did a little writing on my Facebook about that. I had kept my mouth shut about Austin Metcalf and one of the J6ers, etc. I kept my mouth shut. And I still kind of did, but I shared a great live coverage from Ford Fisher on News to Share, and I wrote my feelings about unity and the families and my prayers and hopes. I am not on X anymore because they really got into the rhythm of what X was about. I just didn't feel like that's my platform, for doing any lives that I do. And maybe if we were still at Freedom Corner, it would. Oh, there you are. Okay, it was buffering for a second, so I don't know if it's going to hold place, But then you realize that all you're doing is sharing other people's stuff, and I'd rather create new stuff. And I did create some new stuff there, but more than anything, I'm sharing, helping to get the word out there. But most of us already know it. If we can't reach out beyond our own community, we're not going to create enough of a stir for things. We need more people that haven't been doing stuff to do stuff. So, anyway. We need balance. Hi, Roy. Good to see you. Oh, my goodness. You had quite an adventure in Ecuador. That's so awesome. I'm so happy for you. I love the things that you sent me an email that I could see. That was so exciting. Oh, I better put this in here. Let's see. And that was a mission trip too, so I know y'all did some great things while you're there. Little Kid Acres. They are turning that into some kind of cool thing. I don't know what it is. Hey, did y'all know quilting is a great name. I love saying pickle. It's just a great word. So to name your cat Pickles is just too, again, like a pug or a Frenchie or something like that. Or, uh-oh. Aww. Poor baby. She's trying to catch this puppy. It's running down the road. Aww. Speaking of puppies, that was so weird. Then we have those people who were just trying to catch that puppy. All right, we're going to be at this park in 3 minutes. I'm praying that we have signal because I really want to share it with y'all live. It's so beautiful. Remind me to turn the Bluetooth off. That might help. Had to wait 15 hours in Quito waiting for a flight to Sanka. Wow. That's crazy, Roy. Oh my goodness. That was quite an adventure. Now, in the beginning, you said you absolutely loved it, that you might even want to move there. Do you still feel that way? This convenience grocery store on this corner here has been here forever. Hey, Jerry. Wyoming girl's in here. Y'all keep prayers. Wyoming girl in your prayers. She's got lots going on and could use your prayers on a daily. And I just want to send out prayers for everyone that's going through things that they need some strengthening and God's help with. That He's there for you. Just lean on Him. He will help you get through. In Jesus' name, amen. They knew who you were and they misdirected you on purpose. Who are you, Roy? That they would do that? That's terrible. Because you're American? Hey, is that good for here too? Okay, thank you. Oh, you're back again. Oh, good. I was almost going to turn around and go somewhere else because we had lost transmission for a second. Somebody say something. Let me know if I still have a live chat here. Must have been buffer. Let's see. Must have been buffer. Let's see. Prayerfully. Stupid Verizon. Let's pray for strong signal. Oh, that's too bad. I really wanted to bring y'all with me on that one. I'm not thinking much of Verizon anymore, I'm telling you. But we should probably all turn off our phones anyway. One of the things that I was talking about in my little thing that I wrote on Facebook is the need for all of society to it's got to be straight. Uh-oh. Yeah, it's got to be this way. Okay. I don't know if you can see, but there's little water boating inlets all through here. Just lots of water nearby. Yeah, but it should be back. Yep. Oh, good. All right. We're going to go in the total opposite direction. But we haven't just hung out on a live in a while, so I wanted to do that. Next week, I'll be leaving to go to the Carolinas and Tennessee. And we're going to check on our projects, our Hurricane Helene relief effort projects. And then I'll be stopping in and seeing Mom and Dad and Sly Fred. And we're going to be doing stuff all through those areas, North Georgia, down to Atlanta, and all through the hurricane disaster areas to check on our projects there. All right, we should have a strong signal now. And I've got the air blasting on the phone, so hopefully that helps. I do wish there was a way to shade it from the sun, but so this is all Edgewater, Maryland. Now we're going to drive all the way up to, well, I'm not going to say yet. Not telling. We'll go see if there's some baby lambs yet. Because I had to keep getting some steps in. Anyway, I think society as a whole, if we could push back against all of the violence in media, I think our society as a whole would be a lot better. But it's going to take an effort from everyone. Visit by appointment only. I don't know if y'all were able to see anything. That was really cool. Walmart announces they'll be expanding support for American-made products for Axios. That sounds like they should have done that years ago, but I'm all for it. That's awesome, Third. Because it's like, you know, we're all guilty because we know that we haven't really wanted to support these monopolies like Amazon and Walmart, etc. That put small businesses out of business, but we all shop there out of necessity because we got to save some money, and because they have lots of stuff. Let's face it. Well, there's a way for me to do. That at Baggage Carousel. Guess all is well that ends well. Wow, sounds like they had some tight security. But it's overdose. Scary, but not always. It's overdose. Scary, but not always. But when there is an overdose, they always send both. Ugh, so scary. Always send both. Ugh, so scary. All right, we should have a solid signal now. I used to know how, and it wasn't that hard. Yard sale. Oh, community yard sale. You can rent a space for 20 bucks. Edgewater Restaurant has the best seafood there. Oh my gosh. But it's expensive. You go for crab cakes and the you go for crab cakes and real clam strips made from quahog clams. Oh my gosh, it's so good. And you're known as a Christian patriot. Join the People's Convoy. We got put on lists, watch lists. Crazy. Absolute insanity. I even brought snacks for our outing. I've got some oranges and some mixed nuts. I was tossed up between going to that park or to go check on the progress of the baby lambs. So this will work out fine too. Hey Barbara, we're gonna go and see if the baby lambs have been born yet. The kids. Well, you're fortunate, Roy, that you don't have the 4 S's on your ticket. Because you might have gotten a strip search along with everything else. Like our J6ers do. Sometimes. Well, hang out through the buffering or don't, you guys. I mean, this is just part of live streaming. I'm trying to bring us all together, and it's either going to work or it's not. The buffering usually passes, but some people really have a problem with it. So, you know, hang out if you want, don't if you don't. At Sarah's party. Oh, cute, Jerry. Thank you, thank you, thank you. See the sailboats and everything? Oh, this is the South River. We're crossing over the South River here. Oh, it's so pretty. Oh, I hope that there's some baby lambs. We need some more GoPro footage for shorts on the baby lambs. They're so much fun when they just like spaz out and start hopping around. They're just so funny. Who doesn't love that? Hey, Carol, good to see you. Praying y'all are doing well. Maddie's doing great. And all of her athletics, she is amazing. So we just drove down to, we've got a little drive to get there. But I don't get live streams that often because we haven't done nearly as much traveling as I had expected to so far this year. But we will be in about a week. We'll be hitting the road. She's a busy bee. Make sure you tell her I said hello and I love her too. I was like, what's the noise? I thought it was my car. I got a big old truck behind me. A big rig. Oh, it's a cement maker. Yep. So I haven't, and then I'm home making tons of jewelry and painting handmade decorations for the auctions, so we can do more traveling. So anyone that can share out whenever I put those posters up for the live auctions, it is greatly appreciated to get more people in there participating. And we'll have another one this Friday at 3 p.m. All right. I should have gone for the baby goats from the get-go. Hey, y'all. What's up? All right. Come on, y'all. There we go. Oh, what did I miss? Third? There's been I don't know how y'all feel. I feel good like just hanging out with y'all for a little bit because there's so much craziness going on in the world. When I heard that the lights went out in Europe yesterday, the electric grid went down, and it doesn't seem to me like it was widely broadcast. at first I was having trouble finding anyone that was covering it. And then Redacted, they said they were going to cover it, and then they were taking so long to cover it. I got angry with them and turned the channel when I was working on stuff yesterday. And then later on, they did one specifically for it, but we knew they were going to mess with the electric grids. We knew it. How many of y'all think that's a taste for what might be coming? Yeah, not enough on it, that's for sure. Yeah. And then I watched about the weather radar weapon that some feel may have caused a by accident, of course, an earthquake some years ago. It's crazy. When are human beings going to stop playing God? Anytime would be good for me. Anytime now. I'm really going to try to talk my parents into getting some kind of alternate power source for their home and the cabin. State trooper who got ran over up here yesterday. Are you kidding me? Jared, I didn't even hear about that. Did you was it a man or a woman? Did they survive? That's horrible. I mean, that is horrible. I can't stand watching people not get over into the other lane and give more room, etc. You know, it's just crazy. I mean, sometimes you can't because some moron isn't aware that you need to because they're not paying attention to what's happening all around them. Yeah, did they survive, Jerry? I hope so. That's horrible. Ooh, we timed this pretty good because any later and there's gonna be for that officer. Definitely, that's so scary. Carol's praying for them. Oh, thank goodness. Yep. When you learn how to ride a motorcycle and you have Denise Green says people have lost their ever-loving minds these days, right? I haven't been watching some real body cam videos, and the younger generation has zero respect for officers, right? Well, and you know why is that? Because they're being raised in an environment that vilifies the police. It's horrible. You know, and again, that goes back to all of our media ideology that gets pushed on the kids, like that stupid car that's flying the gay pride flag that should be it should be representing God's rainbow, but they perverted it to represent their perversions. I mean, most of the Christian music, when I was growing up, except for like, there was a couple of bands. Their gay pride flag is about to fly off. Oh my gosh, Denise, I didn't hear about that one. That's crazy. Swinging a sword and then he steals a police car. Oh my goodness. Absolute chaos. Absolute chaos. That's nuts. That's right. We know the truth about the rainbow. When we were kids, when I was a kid in the 70s, rainbow shirts, t-shirts, and rainbow different things became very popular. And, to wear them on your t-shirt, etc. But they hadn't twisted it yet. But I can't help but think when I look back on it that it was setting it up for the gay pride using the rainbow. It's just like, because nothing just suddenly happens. They all into before we even know it. Garage sale. I need to be hitting more garage sales from some cool and unique beads that you can't buy at the store. A lot of garage sales. A lot of people shop for beads, at garage sales and things like that, necklaces and stuff, and you just take them apart and wash them for beads. And that's where some of my stuff comes from, but not a lot, some of it. And but then garage sales started becoming more expensive because they caught on to it. Oh well. It is a shame. It is. About the rainbow. We're getting close. We're almost there. Thanks, y'all, for coming and hanging out today. We haven't been able to do something like this in a while. That's why we left the first part, because there was no signal. Now, if there's no signal here, I promise I will get video of the baby lambs, if there are any. I hope so. Let's see, get the GoPro. Yay! Yay! I was gonna wait and see if I could get Dee and Hippie and Little Legend to come and meet me here later in the week, but this was kind of unexpected because of the signal. Y'all, I bought some beef yesterday, and I bought it from Aldi's, and it was country style ribs, but it's beef, And I don't know if I've ever had that before, but I thought that it said it was $7.99 on the package. And when I went to check out, it was $17 and something. It turns out it was $7.99 a pound. And I thought, that sure was tricky how they printed that on there. And I didn't know if any of y'all have ever done the country style beef ribs and how I should cook those. We're almost there. Bless her heart. Sitting out there on her wheelchair getting some more sun. She is so tan. She seemed happy enough. She was moving around. Should I go check on her? She seemed like she was just enjoying the sun on her face. If she's still there when I go back, I'm going to stop. Cook very slow on low heat. Should I do the crock pot? Slow roast in the oven or on a smoker. Oh, nice. Okay, so maybe the oven. Because if I do it in the crock pot, it'll just be like beef stew. Hello, darling. Kinder. Whoops. No, not that one. Next one. Next one. No, it shouldn't be frozen now. Hey, Debbie. Good to see you. All right, y'all. I'm going to have to switch to the GoPro. Doggone.